Hey guys, it's May here. Today we're going to be talking about my wishlist for Splatoon 3. As you guys all probably know by now, there was the Splatoon 3 reveal at the end of the Direct. If you're interested, you can go check out our Direct reaction video. And yeah, I was a big fan of the original Splatoon game. I had it on Wii U. One of the 4 people to own a Wii U. And I really enjoyed Splatoon 3 on the Switch, but I did have a few gripes with it, so that is what we are going to go through in this video. Just new stuff I want to see in this game, and just all of that. So let's get right into it. So most of one of the most important things in my opinion for this new game is more modes. I feel like the original had a lot of really creative modes. And Splatoon 2, I was hoping when it was announced that it would add more modes over the original, but overall it didn't really add many, new contents in that regard. And I just hope for more creative modes, kind of like Salmon Run in the second game. Just more stuff like that, more unique content that doesn't just mimic other shooters. And this one's a big one for me. Split screen, okay? I want local multiplayer that's not just local system to system multiplayer. I want same system split screen. A lot of shooters these days don't have this anymore, which I think is so unfortunate because Nintendo, they're kind of known for their co-op gameplay in a lot of their games. So I just mostly want, split screen in this game, and I don't care if it's just deathmatch local. I don't care if it's just, any of that. I just want some kind of split screen. Because buying 2 copies of the game is kind of shitty. Buying 2 copies of the game in 2 systems or whatever, shitty. Probably makes Nintendo more money that way, but I still do want some kind of split screen local multiplayer mode. And this one's another important thing. I want a better story mode. Okay, the story modes in the previous 2 games were not the worst. I just wasn't a big fan of them. I want something. From what I've played of the Octo expansion, it was really, really good. Big improvement over the base story mode. But I just want, something more along the lines of Octo expansion, something more creative, more fun to play, I feel like. Because I didn't really enjoy the Splatoon 2 story mode, because I played that one all the way through. Just wasn't my favorite, to be honest. And I just think that they should add a better story mode, and I just want more single-player content overall. I don't know exactly what that would entail, but just more stuff to do alone, because as good as the multiplayer is, sometimes you want to break, and you want to do something single-player focused. And this one, another huge one, a lot of people had an issue with this, is no more unskippable cutscenes, okay? Splatoon, it's kind of one of those games where, you're playing your big single-player games, you're playing, whatever, and you just need a break. You hop into Splatoon 2, play a couple of matches, and that kind of, pick up and play multiplayer experience is kind of hindered by having a long cutscene where they go over the new maps, they go over all that, and it's just not a very good experience. It's not very fun. I don't really see the point of it. You could have something like that be optional, where you go into the hub world, you can watch that cutscene yourself on your own time, or you can see maps in a more simple way. Just no more unskippable cutscenes. It's kind of a, nobody likes it. And I liked the trailer a lot. The reveal trailer was pretty good. I initially thought we were getting kind of a single-player Splatoon spin-off, but we didn't get that, as you know. But I do want to see more of that setting we saw in the trailer. I thought that setting was really interesting. I hope we get more maps there. I hope we get maybe even a story mode there. Just stuff like that. I think that would be really nice, because the reveal trailer, looks super cool, and I hope we get more of that. And then also, I really liked the city that we saw in the trailer at the end. Looks like a large step up from the second game. I like that. And another big one that I want is no more timed modes, okay? Like Salmon Run. Why is that timed? That mode is so fun, but you can only play it on certain days of the week, which doesn't really make sense to me. It's, one of the highlights of that game for me. One of the things that I always keep coming back to, but it's annoying when I want to play. I got that hankering for Salmon Run, and I just can't play it because it's not on at that point. And this one, I would love this. I feel like the first 2 games kind of didn't do very good in this regard. Not to say that they're bad, but I want more movement options. I think that when you're a squid, there's a lot of like potential movement options there, and they do some interesting things like the zip lines, walls, all that stuff. But I just want more squid movement options and more kid movement options too. You know, if you remember the "You're a Kid Now, You're a Squid Now" trailer, I remember seeing that a lot on TV back in 2014 or whatever it was. But there definitely is a lot of potential in the squid movement, and I just hope that they kind of fully realize what you can do with that. And this one, I just want it to be a large improvement over the originals. More content that isn't just new guns and maps and a new slightly, new story mode or whatever. I want large improvements over the first two, because the first game, very innovative, unique when it came out. Unfortunately, nobody had a Wii U. And Splatoon 2 came out, and it was more of a Splatoon 1.5. It was kind of more of a port with a lot of added guns and maps and all of that. And I just want, especially since it's on the same system, it's not on the Switch 2 or whatever, it's on the Switch, the same console as Splatoon 2. I just want them to add a lot of new content that makes it worth the upgrade, okay? Makes it worth dropping that $60 down. Not just stuff that could have been added in a free update, new super innovative stuff in that game, and just entertaining content, stuff that makes it worth that $60 price tag. And that about does that for my Splatoon 3 wish list. Let me know if you guys have any things you would like to see in this new sequel. Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Maybe even donate to our Patreon. And we've got more videos coming soon. Thank you very much. Ape Squad out.